Good morning to all of you. Hello students, hope all of you are keeping a good health. Okay, now we are here for our history session and today's lesson is very interesting. This lesson will give us the light on Indus Valley civilization. But before starting this lesson, we must know what is actually the meaning of civilization. Civilization means a society which has its own highly developed culture and way of life, or you can say an advanced state of social and cultural development. As you know that we all live in a society. We have own culture. We believe in different cultures also, and everyone is living here in this world. They all have their own culture that develop in a society. Now the word civilization means an organized culture of many communities or a people or of a nation. Nation like India. See, in India we have of different communities and they all have their own religion as well as their own culture, and they are followed by their own community. Civilization is commonly used to mean people who are not savages or barbarians but possesses refinement and culture and have a high level of culture and technological development. As you know that in a primitive age, people used to live in a as hunter gatherers. They don't know how to live in a society. But gradually when they started to grow crops or to started agriculture, they began to live near the rivers. They found to live in a society, and from there the civilization began to start. The villages of Neolithic age grew into towns and cities around rivers between 4000 BCE to 600 BCE. As in our early lesson, we have said that the first ever village was grew in Neolithic age, and that village is now developed into a town, and later on it developed in a cities. It was between 4000 BCE to 600 BCE. This is the period when the first civilization came into existence in the world, and it is believed that from 4000 BCE to 600 BCE the first ever civilization came into existence in this world. The first civilization or ancient civilizations are called river valley civilizations. So the first civilization and of ancient civilization, these are called river valley civilization. Now why they are known as a river valley civilization? Because they grew near the river banks. The first ever civilization when was settled near the river bank because they knew that to grow crops or to work in agriculture they need water, and river was the only source of water where plenty of waters can be found. Rivers served as a constant source of water for agriculture and the soil on their bank was highly fertile due to the recurrent floods. And see, why they used to settle down near the river? Because river served as a constant source of water. There was a constant water flowed in the river, and as well as they got a fertile soil for agriculture. Beside the rivers were an easy mode of travel by boats and rafts. River was not only for the agriculture, but also they used to travel by boats and rafts to another place. Another important feature of the river valley civilization was that they invented and used bronze metal alloy for making tools and implements. Hence, these civilizations are also known as bronze civilization. In this civilization only, the human invented a metal which was known as bronze. And that is why this civilization is known as bronze civilization. The early river valley civilization were first the Egyptian civilization in the valley of Nile river. Second one, the Mesopotamian civilization in the valley of Tigris and Euphrates river. Third, the Indus Valley or Harappan civilization on the banks of Indus river and its tributaries. Fourth one was the Chinese civilization in the valleys of Yangtze River and the Huanghe River or the Yellow River. So see, all these four civilizations, first one was the Egyptian, second was the Mesopotamian, third was the Indus Valley or Harappan civilization or the Chinese civilization. These all grew near the river. Egyptian was near the Nile River, Mesopotamian was near the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers, and the Indus Valley or Harappan civilization, it was on the banks of Indus River and its tributaries, and the Chinese civilization was developed on the bank of Huanghe River, Yellow River. In this chapter, we will read about the Indus Valley civilization. European countries are often cited as examples of social and economic development and good urban planning. But can you imagine that about 4,500 years ago, peoples were living in well-planned cities and buildings in the Indus Valley civilization in the Indian subcontinent? It is said that European countries used to live as a social and economic development cities, and they used to develop or their cities in a well planned manner. But this is unbelievable that about 4,500 years ago, people were living in a well planned cities and buildings, and that was known as Indus Valley civilization in the Indian subcontinent. Indus Valley civilization is in Indian subcontinent. This civilization flourished between 3300 BCE and 1800 BCE on the bank of Indus River and its tributaries. It had advanced urban culture and its social and economic system were well developed. This city was well planned, It was quite a rich city, and it was on the bank of Indus River and its tributaries. Now, we will discuss about the geographical footprint of Indus Valley civilization. The Indus Valley civilization was given in the name after the first discovery of its main cities on the bank of Indus River. So far, about 250 such sites have been discovered in present day Pakistan and parts of northern and western India. It is believed that the Indus Valley civilization was given its name after the first discovery of its main cities, and that was on the bank of Indus River. Till now, we have excavated 250 cities, that is in the present Pakistan and the parts of northern and western India. The Indus Valley civilization was the largest among the four ancient civilizations, and the two main Indus cities are Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, were unearthed in the early 1920s in present day Pakistan. The first ever cities which was excavated during the Indus Valley civilization were Harappa and Mohenjo-daro in its early 20s in 1922. It was found, and the place is now in Pakistan. The Indus Valley civilization is also known as the Harappan civilization, as Harappa was the first city to be unearthed. Indus Valley civilization, we used to call it Harappan civilization because Harappa was the first city which was first unearthed in early 1920s. Dayaram Sahani and Rakhal Das Bandyopadhyay, both working with the Archaeological Survey of India in early 1920s, played a leading role in the discovery of the two main cities. Some of the discovered Harappan sites are Shotugai, Afghanistan; Manda near Jammu; Ropar, Punjab; Banawali and Rakhigadi, Haryana; Alamgirpur, Uttar Pradesh; Kalibangan, Rajasthan; and Amri, Chhanu Daro and Kot Dijian, Pakistan. Coastal settlement of the Indus Valley civilization extended from Sutakan Dor in western Balochistan to Lothal in Gujarat. See, from Afghanistan to the Lothal in Gujarat, it was extended, and they are the places from Afghanistan, Punjab, Jammu Kashmir, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Pakistan. These cities were sighted while excavation. Well planned cities. The advanced architecture of the Harappans is seen in their impressive dockyard, granaries, large bath, flat roof bricks, houses, warehouses, and protective walls. But no large monumental structures were found in the Indus cities. They were so advanced that they have a dockyard, they had a great granaries, large baths, Flat roof bricks were used. Warehouses were there, as well as there was a protective walls. But we haven't found any large monument structure in Indus cities. The well-planned cities were laid out in a grid-like formation. See here, you can see a citadel of Dholavira, where they had a broad roads and streets. Roads were broad and streets were also broad there. The roads can run parallel to each other and cut at right angle. All the roads were cut on a right angles and they were running parallelly with each other. They were rounded at the corner for easy turning of carts, and when they used to turn, it was in a right angle and it was in a round so because to make the running of the carts smooth, different types of houses lined both sides of the street, and houses were built on the both sides of the road, left and right sides, both the sides where houses were built. Citadel. The cities were divided into two parts. The upper part in the west was a fortress type area called the citadel, and the lower part in the east was called lower city. Cities were divided into two parts. One part was known as a citadel. It was fortress type. It was in upper side, and the lower part was known as the lower city. The lower city surrounded the citadel. The citadel was built on a raised platform of mud and bricks. Citadel was used to be surrounded and was built on a raised platform. It was in the upper side and it was made by mud and bricks. Public buildings, granaries, baths, and quarters for important persons were built within citadel. And in the citadel, who used to live? Only an important person. They used to build their home there. There was a granaries and public buildings were there, and great bath was there. A wall surrounded the citadel and contained notches from which people could look out and defend the area. It was built in the upper side because from there people used to watch the city and they used to defend that area from the outsider or from the wild animals. In Mohenjo-daro, craft workshop have also been unearthed in both the citadel and the lower city. In the Mohenjo-daro, we have found that there was a craft workshop also, and it has been unearthed in both citadel and in a lower city. That means in both the area, craft workshop was there in Mohenjo-daro. So that we will finish here and hope you have understand what I have taught you. Read it carefully, listen it carefully, and in our next session we will start with the great bath. Have a nice day.